Good morning, good morning, good morning. I greet them for everybody. How una day today? Just a minute. Make I try. I'm late, I know, but need help. For a good reason, so that I will bring a very comprehensive show today. So now, as usual, I know how we do one. Talk politics and policy. So today, I guess we are focusing on policy because I don't understand what is going on anymore. In the name of what? Free market. Well, let's say I don't understand. Having if you miss man, my hair is terrible. I need to get it fixed. If you miss um Kinsade Wallace interview, go back and watch it. He quoted Aminu Kano when he said when businessmen meet politicians plus what was bureaucracy, it's not good for the people. And that's Bola Tinubu actually exemplified that. You look at the people that is working for him and the policy that are coming out, you will understand that you know. I'm sorry that they laugh. I just yeah. I guess this is iffy. Oh my God. Say, okay, I'm no longer Nigerian. So okay. Um, they say we are 220 million people. So we have now 200 and 199 million, excluding Christians. If you so what's going on? Why? What you I don't see we never see before. Eh? Tell us again. Why are you publicly issuing Nigeria? Where if you go other countries, they line up, they won't collect Nigerian passport, they want to be Nigerian citizen. You got it out it's a grace from God. You did reject them. So what's going on? Why? You don't hear say they don't create a ministry of cow because I know so that people go interpret out. Ah, my God. Is that why you say you are not a longer in Nigeria? I saw the headlines. Maybe I should bring you the headlines first. That what is making you? Tinubu created a ministry of what? Ministry of livestock. Is that why? It's not a big deal. It's okay. Anybody can become president tomorrow and scrap it. So I don't know why it's not allowed. Like, are you hungry? I don't get power to laugh. Ah, yeah, God, man, all these people say. And they say this year I know they bring and they try to avoid to bring news from headline. They're just ridiculous. Let's go there, though. Let's go there. Let's go what make I make it now. Since he started by saying that he's renouncing Nigeria and she doesn't want to tell us why. Let me take a guess, clue, and know why she's saying that. Could it be this? All right. So the headlines. I don't know. I say I know it's frustrating when you dey look at Nigerian headlines. Anyway, so you see this one. You are looking at my screen right now. If you are not looking at the screen, my bad. You can't do it. So Justin, President Tinubu inaugurate committee to stop farmer elder clashes, establish livestock ministry. I like this man, Shao. I like this man. Anybody who is going to win the election, I'm think twice. What Buhari himself could not do. All right, let's see. Let's go into details because I know let's see for the sake of it. I don't really know why. It's not because of from that class that ministry is created. It's created to appease that section of the country for votes. Anyway, no say Nigerian problem will come from. The South we no get choice. We will support them because in our Southern candidate. But let me go. Say President Bola Tinubu on Tuesday inaugurated a presidential committee on livestock known as the Renewed Hope Livestock Reform Implementation Committee at the State House in Abuja. The aim of the committee is to provide a lasting solution to the frequent clashes between farmer and herders in different parts of the country. Yahoo need to go into clash with his maybe church or something so that then they will create their own ministry. Because when my people we agitate, they give us our ministry. Oh, I think the Pubian will still get their own ministry too. I think that is the way now to share the cake. Uh, the cake elephant is big, so we should all calm down. We will all get your share. We will all get your turn. See now, tell me how those people now want to join una protest. Tell me now which kind grammar when I want to speak to that kind of people say APC and the gangs are not working. That she will raise the way. SDP is the way. This is the way. It ain't gonna work. Anyway, President Tinubu is the chairman of the committee, which as a former chairman of the Independent National Election. Ah, yeah, Yakubu Jaga as the co-chairman. Yakubu, you don't well. You don't well. Una the shot. Fire the chairman of INEC. Fire the chairman of INEC. Fire Yakubu. Fire Yakubu. As if what you are saying, give me another job. Give me another job. Give me another job. How they fire those kind of people? The president also announced the creation of the Ministry of Livestock Development. Some top government official present at the inauguration were the Vice President Kasim Shettima, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, the Chief of the Staff of the Federation, Femi Bajamiamila, among cabinet members. It will be recalled that President Tinubu on the 15th September 2023 approved the establishment of the Presidential Committee dedicated to the reform of livestock industry and the provision of long-term solutions to reoccurring clashes between the elder farmers industry. Wait a minute, wait a goddamn minute. So 2023, a committee was actually set up, and among that committee, whatever they end up proposing that a ministry should be established. Isn't that good? I like that. Anyway, the establishment of the committee follows the submission of a report from the National Conference in Livestock Reform and Mitigation of Association no, associated conflict in Nigeria. The president is here to announce a minister for the newly. Wait, oh, what do you mean you have not appointed a minister? What is Jega for? Jega is the chairman, so you won't carry minister come put for him. Then we are Yahweh. Jega is the minister. What the heck? I've been now Okechukwu from the southeast now they won't carry. I've been nah, man. That's the minister right there. So those who are coming to fire Yakubu Gowon, don't worry. When next minister president come, or next time they'll create a ministry, they'll give him. See, this is why when I say nothing in Nigeria news, una see say I go out this month. It's just annoying. We just read the verse. So what's the point? It's very telling. I know we say now. Say look at this one. Look at this one. Your election is just right there. Your election is right there. Right there. Right there. Your election is right there. See what you want to Igbo wars. Tinubu APC applied Nigeria into so we know. We know. What have you done? Hi, all these people. See why I don't dey do headlines. Yeah, those state government has voiced significant concern regarding the current socio-economic state of the nation under the Bola Tinubu-led LPC Progressive Administration. The only part I like in all this bullshit is that the fact that yes, you are not separating the government of the day from its party. That I like. But it's obvious because you are not part of that party. If you are a member of that party, you won't praise it like that. Mona continue. He stated that the Edo state government has implemented several initiatives to alleviate the hardship faced by its citizens. Like what? Despite this measure, what are the measures? Nakere emphasized that Edo. Wait, oh, why did they mention the Nakere? I've been a representative. Okay, Honorable Chris Inagri, Commissioner of Communication Orientation. All right, gotcha. Emphasized that Edo residents continue to suffer due to what he described as the gross mismanagement of the economy by the APC government under the past 9 years. Are you have you done better since you're not under you're under a PDP? Has your party done better in your state? Because I know one other party who is not APC, not PDP, that who is doing well. It's called Labour Party, and the man name is called who? You know. So I don't think Alex Oti will come and be criticized making this criticism when he has election to run anyway. Criticism of the federal policy, and actually specifically criticize the federal government abrupt removal of fuel subsidy. But don't they? We don't know now. It's over a year. Stop using it as a complaint. I know the effect is far reaching. Still, it will still come as long as. But is the subsidy actually even removed? Anyway, that's another day. Which plunged the economy into disarray and heightened the risks of starvation among citizens. Additionally, he wait, okay, I hope well, okay, I think I'm clear. That's why. Anyway, there's no point going further. So headlines. I'm still looking for a reason why you said you are no longer in Nigeria. Is it the inauguration of new ministry? Huh? The NSC make demand from National Assembly over minimum wage. Yes, you did it. Not to take us away from what I intend to talk about. Let's go to the integrity of the issue. Um, I will start by playing a video from the start of our conversation. Hmm, why? Priceless if you lie, you know they go anywhere. Who will leave motherland for? I bet make them go. We need space. We too plenty. If we go, go, we don't want you. We want more cows. Go. If you go, we have more space to rear our cows. Go, go. We need space to rear our cows. Go. If you go, at least farm association, owner, man owner. Eh? Than you, George. So Mona they go. We need space to rear our cows. I understand what you mean. Don't get ministry now. Once as we get ministry now, we need place, we need space for to raise structures to support our ministry. As a part of the ministry agenda for 2024, we want to open a university for our cow, and it would be nice if we can situate in that university where it is the Ministry of Livestock. And livestock, as far as Nigeria is concerned, livestock is not tied to a particular region. This one's every day. We always bury the conversation of livestock. Always bury that conversation, saying that season only not people get livestock. No, no, no. We say get cows, we get other animals, we get livestock. We dey rear, we dey rear grass cutter, we dey rear grasshopper, we dey rear ants, we dey rear snail, we dey rear cobra. We get cobra den for my place. So all those are they not livestock? So since we just got a ministry, the first agenda is to establish a university. And as I just pointed out, livestock is not just tailored to one particular state region and also and for the fact that we are beginning to see space in the southeast, knowing with the development that is taking place that the people like if he wants to leave, they've already left Nigeria. So I believe we have a more space. So the university that we are going to build in the name of the Ministry of Livestock should be situated in that Innewe axis because they are kind of within the rates people like Ife are moving out of that country. Within the next 6 months, we should have enough space to raise our university along the Innewe axis. Eh? Abi, am I making sense? Thank you, George. I have turned in my passport to Nigeria. No, you can keep it. Don't worry, don't worry. If you bring it now, it's of no use. If you turn to debt, we will be litter everywhere in the country. So we know we are not there yet. We have not figured out our sanitation and hygiene yet. So just keep the paper. We don't need that paper. Just keep the passport. Moses, brother, Onogbe, my brother, things are happening here. Oh. Now, so it's supposed, I know the things that say are happening are good, are good. I don't know. I might say, is it different things that we are seeing happening, Moses? To chop na war for majority of Nigerians. And I lie, I lie, I don't agree, I lie. I talk with that one, I lie. I'm saying na majority. First, when you see food chop, we dey sit down for one place, you go keep quiet, you go ask. So I don't think so. Those who are hungry, Ake, which are the Fulani and Herdsmen, they've been acting up for the past what couple of years. You know, see what happened to them. Now. They don't get ministry. What that means is that at least some percentage of the overall cake, boom, automatically. They don't need to. They don't. You understand? Those are the people who are hungry. When you are hungry, as you said, Moses, you will get what you want. You will get what you want. Either you die or you survive. And your death, you have to just keep quiet. You die go like that. The survival is for you coming out. I take it on. So I don't agree. It can't be like say Baba Buhari air and better pass. It talk now. I don't know before. No, no. That's not the case. He said it's going to get worse before it get better. So no complaint yet. He said it. He are still saying it up to today. Um, say common beans. Derika now 2K. Oh. People see the buy am. I don't understand. For you to know the price, that means the people see the buy am. People they buy am. And that's the problem, right? 10 of us they live for this street. Now only 2 people out of 10 go free afford them. Guess what? They will go and pay for it and buy it. Instead of them to bring that money to organize the rest of the 8 people and get issue done, either they pay all of us die or we survive. But no, we will compete to go and say, oh, I go free afford them. That's what is happening. That's why I see people are not suffering. For you to know the price, that means it's still affordable. It's still very much affordable, my brother. And President Sifi, I also possesses dual citizenship, but I am not moving back to dear Nigeria. No, once you are moving back, please know your place. As a dual citizenship, know your place. Don't come and say you want to fight for executive position. You are a problem already. Whatever knowledge you are bringing into your dual citizenship, go and fetch and serve. Provide you don't have to be an executive to serve. We don't need you now. Now we have problem now. We don't need executive. Anybody that who has sold his sovereignty, anybody who is not loyal to the core, we don't need you in charge of our affairs. It doesn't matter how good you are. Gary no longer poor man for you. Brother, why you they talk like this? Why you they talk like this? Me and you will be village people. Since when? Since when we begin by Gary? Since when? When we begin by Gary? When you go enter farm, arrange cassava come out. Oh, Fulani people today there. They go use cow chop the cassava. God damn. So casino people before we will go farm, go plant cassava, carry am come dry and do am. We'll make our garri by ourselves. Who cares if garri is none? So now we know if go farm again. No, if you don't hold on, they don't give them ministry now. They're not going to chop people farm because they don't get their own ministry now. So free farm. Moreover, just moreover, no worry. There's hope. I don't know why they complain. People, you are just complaining. So stop complaining. Shut up and act like your neighbor. Your neighbor will find a way to buy it, or you will call these people in government. I don't know why they complain, Moses. Ah, and your no be your friend, be your honorable commissioner. Eh, Moses, make I put you on blast. Make I put your guy now commissioner. Now why are you complaining? Give him a call. You voted for him. You mobilized for him. I believe so. So, but most importantly, if you cannot afford Gary, no, no, no. What am I doing? Just hope. Just hope. Let me show you. Within the next, just be patient. Just be patient. Let me tell you why you should be patient. Within the next couple of days, everything. Gary said, you know, if you give Gary, you know, go chop because there are going to be foreign, so Igbo food go many. There are going to be plenty of Igbo food in the country. Don't worry. From Ghana, from Cameroon, from Niger, from China, from Austria, they are coming. See, this is the solution to Moses. I understand that you cannot go to the farm and farm cassava and then you talk to Gary because of the Fulani men, but there's a solution of that already. The ministry, there's a ministry has been created for them. Ministry has been created for them, so no worry. That's okay. They're good. They're not going to chop your farm again. But in case you see no belief that this ministry go switch to action immediately, Bola Tinubu and his gang have gone to say, no worry. We have opened the border for every Tom Dick Harry to bring anything come duty free. Remember, Buhari closed the border to boost our production, right? To boost our production, which, if you ask me, that is what the idea that will be and the obedience stole to say production from air. But we are not going to go from air production to consumption instead of this consumption to production, right? You know, why Obi was using it to campaign, Buhari was actually doing it by closing up the border. You can read whatever meaning you want to read to it, but at a point, they said rice production in Nigeria has skyrocketed, that we cannot even consume what we are producing, that we start exporting. That is what the Buhari government told us. That was what they achieved by closing the border, right? Now, the same government of APC again say no. It's like that's a scam. A scam be that. There's another reason behind closing the border. You understand? Maybe then because they make guns know that whatever their all in the hidden agenda was at that time, Tinubu government is saying, you know what, fuck that shit. We ain't gonna do with that shit. People are hungry. I don't know why. I think the hunger in town, the hunger that the Moses is talking about, it is due to the fact that the other government has stole everything that we are supposed to be enjoying now. So, in other words, we need an urgent and accelerated effort before everybody will die finish. So, what do we do? Let's open the border. That's not even going to be enough. Let's make sure everything that comes in is duty free. Come on, man. Let's give it to him. Let's give it to this government. That's what free economy is all about. Free market is all about. Every time they can hurry. Oh, shit. Everybody no go free in force. You know them, man. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Now I remember the few weeks of this administration, the first few weeks of this administration, when the likes of Atiku and Obi carry on go Chicago, I was telling you guys something. Focus. That this government, the sole aim of this government is to do what? Is to subject as millions of Nigeria possible to the what? To government what? Aid. But no. That's not just the bastard. The other side to it is that few people are going to be billionaires, trillionaires. Their wealth are going to be triple. And if you wonder how that is going to happen, oh, a lot of people are already depending on the government, right? But the second part, that few are going to triple, they are going to triple their wealth. It's already happening. But guess what? Those are the people who are going to go into importation. Me and you no get money. The 1 million we will get that time they do business is now 100K. Can't even buy anything. So guess what? It's still the so-called billionaires who will go into this importation duty free, and guess what? They will kill them.
They go make a killing. They go make a killing. By 2027, you are not just going to have Dangote as the only guy who has crossed 2 digits in terms of being a billionaire. You are going to have two, three, or four. And guess what? Those are the people that will finance the next election. It's a story. I keep telling you guys. Now story. I tell story. I'm telling the story. I will connect them from the beginning of this administration to where we are. Here's what I'll tell you where we are going. And promise you, I will not be 100% wrong. I can only be 50% wrong. Now, Moses, you are talking about bread. Bread na big man food. Wow. Oh, why you want your bread? You know what imported bread will come. The kind of bread we would chop for America. Nigeria, when I full out. When I went in Nigeria, I live in America. I'm telling you, now only British people they fit chop food we no get GMO for this country. All of us they chop am. Una fit shout, shout, shout. Oh, it is too late. This big man go import food, GMO rice, GMO beans, everything. I go flood Nigeria. Now go chop am. You know they kill with the chop am. That's what every freaking American. In only few people, only few American, like 0.5% of Americans who can afford to actually live on non-GMO food 100%. Quote me anywhere, anywhere throughout the length and breadth of America. Only 0.5% can afford to live on a non-GMO food as I speak to you today. So brace up, yo, brace up, brace up. No worry, that bread where you say they expensive, cheaper one they come, Moses. Or you will get cheaper Gary said. They go import Gary from China. It is na only una sabi Gary. After you go know say Gary so no gonna discover am. They will bring Gary from China. They go bring Gary from Cameroon. They go in fact they go produce Gary for Aba, carry and go Cameroon, go labor am, bring and come back. That's the era we are in now. And you will buy am. No worry, bread they call the bread where would they chop for here? Would I go bring and come give you now? Oh, seriously though, I'm serious. All right, look, okay, now, Okoro, Alpha, I dey see your call. I know they pick up, Abi. I know. If I don't do one, I know if I may come here. Okay. Uh, area. Yeah, your Okoro know they draw. That's why I know agree answer your call. Anyway, Moses, you say they are just confused now. They don't even know the way forward. That's the mistake you are making, my brother. That's the mistake you are making. That's exactly what they want us to believe. That they don't know what they are doing. I lie. How can you say they don't know what they are doing? Huh? You know, sitting SUV and the order. People who don't know what they are doing, they ride the other SUV. My bad. No, people who don't know what they do, they drive SUV. They tell you say your road no good to your village. They need SUV. They buy them. They don't know what they do. People they collect salary every month, allowance, they don't know what they do. People they send their relatives go abroad to some of the best university at your expense, they don't know what they do. These guys are buying private jet, they live in some of the best housing you can ever dream of. They don't know what they do. All right, I agree with you. They don't know what they are doing. They know exactly what they are doing. What they are doing just has nothing to do with you. Pay attention to international magazine, the likes of Financial Times, New York, and all that. On one hand, they go say it, but on the other hand, they go say, man, the economy. They know exactly what they are doing. They are not just serving you. The policy is not just for you. It's not meant for you in the first place. So the idea that they don't know what they are doing, we should cut it. Let's cut it. They know exactly what everyone guys are doing. They are good at what they do too. I mean, economic policy formulation for poorer development countries. Now they tell you. It is not for you. The policy they are formulating, it is not for you. It's to make them richer. You just see the headline. Just look at the screen. Federal government up for duty-free import of rice, wheat, beans, and others. Does that sound like people that don't know what they are doing? They exactly know what they are doing. Because guess what? Now see them go do the importation. Me and you don't have the money to do the importation. They've already crippled our buying power. They've already destroyed our buying power. You go the yes, they wheat they come from Ukraine that is fighting war. People they import them. Guess who they import them? Now Okechukwu and Co Nigeria Limited. Nnamdi Hausa Medugu Kanu Limited. Eh? Adewale Ayuba congregation. Now them the importer they come. Make you dey there. They talk say they don't know what they do. Okay, do not be afraid of GMO. We shall not die. No, me afraid. Not being at the shop for America. That's what I eat in America every freaking day. Every day. Can I afford to live on a non-GMO product? I can't afford it. I can't. Even if you enter African stuff from America, now GMO. So I am not against it. I'm not saying it. I am just saying the time to actually stop it. It's over. You understand? You remember those years? I say those years because you don't say when we are the proud agroeconomists, agree this, agree this. Those were the introductory stage. We don't finish. I say for America, America where I did, one of the most wealthiest economy in the freaking world. The people who can afford to live on a non-GMO food 100% in America, they are not up to 1%. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, but show me. Because now only like what? How many supermarkets they feed America? America is not they complicated like that in terms of how things they run. The system is in a way you can say it. There are less than 10 companies that feed America. The likes of Walmart, Whole Food, Kroger, you name them. Everywhere you go, that's where you see. You go to North Dakota, you go to South Dakota, you go to New York, you go to Florida, you come to Texas. Anywhere you go, this side is the same brand that feed America. They are all feed with GMOs, except what Whole Food, and that's why you don't see Whole Food in the poor neighborhood. Anywhere you see Whole Food supermarket, don't be poor neighborhood. And guess what? My guy, I'm not afraid of GMO food. Though. We don't. I've been saying it for the past 6 years. Say, we they kill us small for this country based on what we consume. Would they go by and say the last time I ate good mango, when I eat like mango, cashew, banana, all this food, the last time I actually eat what feel like it. Now when I did also, that time when I did village, the last time I was in the village, that was the last time I ate original foods. Since I don't they work out for, I don't know. Able to even time say this is organic. Now lie, I know they believe them because I know what it takes. So I know the taste. So my brother George Berlusconi, I ain't scared at all. I'm already in it. I'm eating it every freaking day. Now via Moses wants imported food, wants import food and foodies. Now bring money, come money. That's what I'm telling you now. You still don't understand the story that I'm telling you. At the beginning, me now just 2 weeks of every administration, I'll tell you what to expect or what not to expect. I remember on Dr. Damage's show and everywhere I've been saying that this thing, to put it in the layman terms, more Nigerians will be subjected to the mercy of government, of agencies, of NGO, now like Hunger Games society. That's what so we will be depending on government to survive. That's why they say all the student loan. Ali Ndume already talk about what food stamp. You don't know what that one be now. Those Americans know what food stamp mean. It's coming. It isn't a good thing. But the goal is to subject as many millions of people towards to government mercy. That is where, because when the GMO they come, people they complain about seed. Not when you see the seed, you go plant now. Corporation will take over the process. Now, one company go there like Nigeria, they so let's say, let me use the Shoprite as an example. You go be saying a Shoprite, now you go to supply 70 to 80% of what we they eat. You know, because they are all coming from a well chemicalized farm or from your laboratory. That is the narrow angle. Now, the few people that will own those things, now them go triple their wealth. That's why I say many will be subjected to the mercy of government to survive, while few people wealth will triple. So the people who will be in charge of those corporations, the people who they in charge of this importation, as you rightly said, me and you no get money to import. Yes. And if you listen wherever there's a place there's a time I said before the Tinubu coming, if you have 1 million in your bank account in the name of you want to use to do business, as of today, that 1 million are 100K. So even this importation that is open duty free, you can't even partake in it. So it's still them that will go into the importation. They will sell it as what they want, they will make money. Now, let's go back to a couple of months ago when the whole obedient led movement had bent on that Erisco must die. Because guess what? He has violated a right of one Nigerian. For that reason, the company should die. The hundreds of people that are working for that company, they should all die. Guess what? The millions and tens of billions that are invested in it, they should all die. That is local products. Guess what? In the favor of what? All those who are foreign imported words, tomatoes, and the rest associated with it. I am not saying the man who you felt that the man have violated that girl right, the man should be punished. The company should not go down just because one person, yes, he is the owner. You are not going to punish the indirect job that those people have. In fact, even the legacy that that business stands for, because it's going to inspire other local products to spring up. No, we don't want to hear that. But because the so-called foreign imported goods are so much invested in the interest of some of our presidential candidates, yes, I said it. Some of our presidential candidates are largely beneficiaries of importation process and their handlers. So because of that, they pushed all these influencers to keep shouting, Erisco should be killed. They don't get sense. Just please tell me how to highlight somebody's name in the chat. Now, if you are using computer, if you are using phone, I don't, you can't do it. If you are doing from a desktop, laptop, or whatever, I think you can do that. I don't know if you maybe if you are using my phone is a little bit outdated. So maybe if you are using iPhone 5, 15, sorry, the rest you can, but I don't think you can do that. If you will write the name exactly as it is written by the one capital or small letter, yeah, that's another way to do it. Good act, great. But I only find success. I've never found success using my phone in doing that. So Moses, so see why I thought say when they thought say they don't know what they do, we are making a great mistake. No, they know exactly what they are doing. They know exactly what they are doing. Now let me shock you before I even read this thing. Let me shock you. Let me shock you what happened before what happened like 3 days ago. Which day Dangote came out and started just they make noise as far as I'm concerned. The man was making noise. Now this was a couple of days ago. Remember this couple of days ago. So Tinubu set up what they call economic committee, economic council, economic crap, whatever they say, and it consists of these billionaires, right? The Dangote, the Elumelus, the whatever, the people who actually finance the election. That one I'll topic for another day. Now, people who are also financing most of our influencers, people who are in charge of our people who get medias, these are the people that constitute economic council. There's no poor man there or Moses. You say they don't know what they do. They don't carry farmer to go to have a representative in that committee. Nothing, right? Maybe there's one mechanized farmer anyway. Maybe I know. Well, Obasijo can claim to be a farmer too. But They gather these billionaires to form to rescue us, right? Now, it was after the inauguration of this set committee that bettered what the policies of importation without restriction, pretty much, right? So, in other words, it is the brain conception of these people. Nine they just nine be they gather all these billionaires together to form the economic forum, and one of their first advice, their first policy that came out of that is to do what to opt for what duty free importation. Because guess what? Now them they're going to put everything where you watch up. You see, don't forget though, Bola Tinubu too, one of his policy, I think already going on. He's sharing what 50 billion for small business owner. These same people, you see how their words go triple? Eh? Don't worry about Gary. You go chop Gary. Now let me tell you how let's say the one I thought in a noise that will take come out to make that day crying for production. Let's just listen to this. Listen to this.
Chess Association of Nigeria for inviting this, for initiating this, and I hope it will be a continuing platform that will enable us to coherently and sustain efforts to drive the reindustrialization of our economy, which is necessary for us. Before I delve into my paper, let me start with some key messages. Please, I would like you to note. Import dependence is equivalent to importing poverty, exporting jobs. Anything that you import, you are importing poverty into your nation and you are exporting jobs out.
Kunji Abodi Ampara. Kunji, when I hear what the man talk, this was a couple of days ago. Importation is what? That is a better way to put it than the way I'm stressing myself. Right? These are the same people who finance this government coming to power. These are the same people who dominate the policy of this government, either as supervisors, either as directors, however you want to see it. These are the people that run this government. You see what they are telling you? The man is 100% right. There's no way you'll be importing and you think your society is going to be better off. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Well, God is a businessman. Nothing with me, I know. And I ain't talking, it's not me. Just listen, it continues. Just stop there.
No power, no growth, no prosperity. So unless you have a power, you will not have growth, you will not have prosperity.
Can somebody tell me, is there any policy out there so far that will give us life? That they borrow money every day. Now, more listen, the difference between us and the Kenyans. You understand? Some of their grievances is the fact that these people, they borrow money. There's nothing wrong with that. But what you do with that money is what we talk about. For the past 60 years, we don't get life. No government deep is okay, let me go and borrow money and fix our life at the expense of the citizen. And see if the citizen go vest. But they borrow money to what? To live their best life. That's what angered the Kenyan citizen. Because that's what those bills are not about. They implemented a bill to tax the ordinary people to pay the loan that they borrowed to finance their life. That's exactly what is happening in Nigeria. And then go tell you, there's no better person to actually tell you how a society can work than this kind of person. He has more resources at his disposal. He has the money to actually get the best economies, whatever you can think of around him. And he's telling you the truth. There is no way you can develop without power. I never see anything like that in the world, that we are not hungry as a people. The world we live in today, The world we live in today, 2024 and going forward, if you don't have power, you cannot even fit in. That's where we are. Gone are the days that they need me and you muscle. Gone are the days. Now, during the agricultural revolution, now they need our muscle. 15th, 16th, 17th century, 18th century, when technology began to play a role in our economic existence, when they discover a machine called cotton gin, go Google them. When that machine was discovered around England in the late 70s and early 1800s, guess what happened? That's what accelerated the transatlantic trade. They come pack us because we get muscle, we can walk physically. That's what is up. That's actually the brain behind that slaveocracy that took over our continent, that developed the Western world that we have today. Fast forward, when they actually discover another way to actually go into mass production, when they discover the factory, they discover the education system because now the same. The assembly line that you see in a factory, if you are as a Nigerian, you live in Nigeria, if you have an opportunity to visit a factory, you see how factory they be. That's exactly the model of the education system that we are receiving. I say we are receiving because we are still in that process, right? To do what? Because it is no longer our muscle. They are machine that will accelerate the process that replace our muscle, but they need our what? That our brain. That is what inspired the agriculture, the factory line and the education line. So it doesn't matter where you work. If they work for tire manufacturing warehouse, or you they work for the office, or you are a doctor, you all are the same. Everybody are the same. It is just a different in the current modern of plantation. But guess what? That was a successful process in during the 17th, 19th century and early 2000. Today, as we speak, another machine has been discovered. My brother, that what that machine does is like I don't need your muscle no more. I don't even need your freaking brain. You are too slow. All I need is just your attention. And that's where the cloud is. Those who discover the likes of Amazon, the Facebook, the test, those guys who invested heavily in cloud development, those are the ones that run the world. Now they are now the new plantation owner. And guess what? All they need is your attention. It doesn't matter where you are. You don't they don't need to bring you come London to come work for plantation, or they carry you go England to go be a teacher, or they carry you go Sweden to go be a nurse, or they carry you go Uganda to go be a doctor. No, they don't need all that anymore. They just need your focus. Spend as much as you time you have on Facebook, on all those internet. That's all they need. They make their billions. Those are the guys that run the world today. Because as we speak, you have nothing less than 10 billion freaking people working for Max Zuckerberg free every day. Free. They're focused on what on Facebook. 2 billion people. Nobody amassed that kind of power since the history of humanity. Not even Jesus Christ. But guess what? The thing that power this technology, right? The AI, the biotechnology, the robots, now power. We don't have it. So how do we fit into the world that we are in today? Whereby in the next 5 years, everything around you has the ability to talk to you back. Your chair, your whatever that you can do, for everything. Because they are all going to be chipped with an intelligent AI connected to everything. So you are becoming useless as a human to your society every day. We are getting to the point you will be useless to yourself. Because when you have a robot AI that can do everything your child can do, your spouse can do, what the fuck do you need anybody for? Right? This what are you talking about? This we must sound extreme. Yes, the world cannot be taken. I agree. That's true. You understand? Slavery not take over the whole world, right? Education, the policy, the party not take over the whole world. I agree. But guess where it take over? It took over us. The continent of Africa was taken over. Was deeply up to today. We see the film. So yes, we live in America, we live in London, we know go where we are not going to, yes, but guess what? There are millions and billions in that continent that are far from what I'm saying. So when you hear people like this, they tell you, but at the same time, they support the same policy that he believed that it put us in permanent poverty. Then you sit down and ask yourself, what are you doing? Don't buy the idea. Don't buy the idea that they don't know what they are doing. They know exactly what they are doing. Listen to the man again. He continues. You know, stop there.
Similarly, no affordable financing, no growth, no prosperity. There is no industrialization without protection. So ignoring all these facts is what gives rise to insecurity, banditry, kidnapping, and abject poverty in the land. Now, let me dive into the details of my paper, which I'd like to present.
The test is not, you are speaking well. Don't finish. Destroy the whole speech within the first few seconds. Moses, I think let me read you what you're saying. You're signing out, I guess. My brother, signing out to iPhone battery is down. Hey, see how make I have you small, Moses. No light for like 4 days now in my own location in Lagos State. Another bigger problem in Nigeria by that time. Okay. You're in Lagos. You say you did. See, I thought okay. And the left, maybe I come back to our Western way of talking about politics. The West, sorry, the left, as they call them, the Democrats, right? Those that believe, make I have my brother, my friend small. The man of prestige, the presidency, eh? They will come and tell me now, you see, you say we say Nigerians they suffer. Somebody in Nigeria, get like they get iPhone. If you read a book by Stephen Pinkler, wait, what's the name of this book? Oh shit, no. Let me go my iCard. Let me go my library. Stephen Pinkler, enlightenment now. These are the excuses he's giving that the world is in a better place. The world is flourishing. Those who are saying, Fred, you are too alarming. The AI revolution is not going to take over the world. You are too alarming. They speak into the consciousness of what Stephen Pinkler, who wrote the book Enlightenment Now, who believed that because poor people in Africa now use this phone, so the world has been a better place. So most is not to come at you, but I'm just making a point. The people who are pretty much our problem are the left, right? They are so carried away with the few gadget people of the world. They don't believe that. For that, the world has been a flourishing place. So anyway, now Lagos today, and that's Bola Tinubu's hometown. They no get light. Moses, chai. Lagos, we no get light, and then they bubble us every day. Say we go to the next level. How you want to go to the next level when you no get light? Because we're not even there in all the fuel filling stations around my own. Don't worry, they are coming. They go bring GMO for itself. I mean, we don't. They're going for fuel. Don't worry. They just only they just since they say that they don't produce it. They also want give us space more. We see what if you do. They know more than everyone. Exactly. These guys. I know they always best me when they just say they don't know anything. Okay, in the next 20 to 30 years, there will be no need for human labor and everybody will be fine. See, thank you. See, when they talk, people say I'm a conspiracy theory. Now, Igbo are the smoke. I don't know what they talk. Of course, you go talk like that because you are not paying attention. You are carried away with Fulani, with the Boko Haram, with Tinubu, no, with Nigerian Bush. In the scheme of things, Nigeria, as of today, Nigeria no matter to the world. Nigeria can be wiped out on the surface of earth today, and nobody go know. Maybe now only Nigerian people go know say Nigeria no they exist again. And guess what? They will survive. We are not important to the world as it is today. People don't get it. You are talking of 20, 30 years. George Berlusconi, you are being modest. As me and you speak, Amazon alone have over 800 million robots working. By the year 2030, Elon Musk is saying it, they are going to be over 1 billion robots. Matter of fact, 1 billion every year will be produced. Yes, we are being. It doesn't matter how smart you are. There will be a device smaller than this shit that is smarter than you that can do everything. So they don't need you. Thank you, Berlusconi, for putting it like that, George. People don't get it. People don't get it. We are talking about the people who live in the city. That's why I keep using that extreme example of a factory, one person and a dog. By that time, where George they refer to 20, 30 years from now, every factory in Nigeria will be dominated by what? Robots. I'm telling you, those who live in Lagos, Aba, Kano, now, those who are fortunate to work in factory before, you know how factory they crowded. The factory that you will have today in Nigeria, that 100 people are working there. By the year 2030, by the 20 years that George they talk about, so you are not going to have 100 people. You are going to have just one human being and a dog. One human being and a dog working in a factory that used to house 100 people. You know why? The human being. You know why the human being is there? That human being. Nobody they need that like that. So he's there to feed the dog. Why the dog is there to make sure the guy not touch any robot or any machine? Because guess what? They not even need it. They can remote your factory from Beijing. They can remote it from New York. That is the danger that is awaiting us. Our leaders are advanced. They are just are doing. Our leaders are aware of this thing. That's why they are making sure all their wealth is specifically located. These motherfuckers don't just buy property in anywhere in America, in Dubai, in London. They go for church areas. They don't live with us. But we are so consumed with the tribal sentiments, with the religious sentiments, that we think this is how life is going to continue forever. No. ah, eh. Take care and God bless. I beg, free you. I free you, Moses. I understand you. I understand you. Yeah. Where is the humanity? Don't worry. The humanity are busy fooling around. Humanity is busy fooling around thinking he has arrived. You know what I mean? Thinking he's so sophisticated, he's so educated, he's so civilized. We are doing anyhow. If you want to know where humanity is headed, go and read the Brave New World. Go and read the Brave New World by us. You will understand where we are. People they complain, say Big Brother there, people they naked. No, don't worry. One of before now war they did this scatter be now fear they get people. The Brave New World described that the world that we are going to be living in, they don't need to disguise you with fear or war anything. No, it is going to be filled by pleasure, enjoyment. I will kill you. You understand? That's why the sisters everywhere, everybody just they do anyhow. Everybody, if you don't expose yourself, you know they there. As a man, if you don't dress like the opposite sex, dress sexy, you are not there. So that is what the Brave New World describes. It is a book every human being should read. You also should read in 1984. It is a contrast. We are living in the world of 1984, whereby it is going to be connected, one world. We are getting there, but we are gradually being introduced towards the philosophy of the Brave New World. So we are asking. I brought that up because you're asking of humanity. Humanity is fucked. We are fucked. Who will be? If you follow me, I always say this. The humans that came before us are excellent. They are the smartest and the wisest. That's why me and you can live in this planet Earth free without being scared of any other species. No other species they threaten our existence on this planet Earth. No other animal they threaten us. You didn't go anywhere. I am literally sitting in the middle of a pretty much. I feel sitting a reservation. I see now. Although they go through with trail and all that. But I'm not scared. Say one animal will run up to me and hit me. No. You know what I'm scared of? I'm scared of my fellow fucking human being running up to me, shooting myself, or just that's what I'm scared of. Not just here in America. If I go my village or so where I came from, which is pretty much surrounded by jungle, for the lack of words, I am still not scared of animals. I feel sleep for anywhere. Matter of fact, my people they go sleep for inside farm bush for weeks. Farming, they are not scared. The only thing we are scared of in our society today is our fellow human being. If I go to London, I'm only scared of the British. If I go to China, so we are not civilized as we thought we are. So if you are asking me where is humanity, we are fuck now. We they curate things that will come and destroy us. Because one thing people don't understand with the technology that has been discovered today is that for the very first time, those things that we are creating can actually have consciousness. They can think on their own. I mean, you can argue that, but that is what the AI and meeting biotechnology is all about. The fact that the robot can think, has a consciousness, has a feeling, you should be scared. So we don't, we are fucked. Talking about human being, leave us alone. Only matter of time. We have a chance. We can decide to change. Yeah, that's one thing I love about human, right? Because the one of the advantage that we have over every other animal is that we can come together in our tens, hundreds, and millions and make something out of it. That's why we have cities. That's why we have car. That's why we have a bottle. That's why we have pencil because no one human being can do one. Nobody, no human being, no one person can create a phone. It takes a combination of pretty much knowledge to bring it to bear. That's the advantage we will have over other animals. But unfortunately, we don't have it in Nigeria because we, the humans in Nigeria, we can't even create a conducive atmosphere for us, just for us to live. We can't even do it. So when now they come say we be animal, they look, I kind of agree with him sometimes. So we are in another of the social media forgetted. Oh, no one can turn me around. I agree. Poverty, insanity, impunity, and misunderstanding. Back home, no room for togetherness. Yes. So if we see, God, man. When I look at how we they behave, and I look at this, because I live in the peak of civilization, right? If you want to go by how they describe it, America is at the peak of civilization. That's where everything works. And I look at us in America and I laugh like, oh my God, this is what we want to be. A society like so many good. Well, America, there's good, bad, and ugly. There's so much we can take away from this country, but we should do like every other civilization that is also coming up, like the Chinese and the Russians. The Russia is as a capitalist as America can be. They take that from America. But they decided to stick to their culture, their way of life, and merge the two. The same thing with the Chinese. Chinese take everything that America has to offer, but their way of life. But we abandon everything that America has to offer. We are sticking to their way of life. The juju we do us. You follow our ancestors go. Only God is Christian. Only God is Muslim. Only God can sing. As far as I'm concerned, me and you are the God. So now only me and you be Christian. Now me and you be Muslim. Now me and you can sing. So we are the God. I beg. Mona help me share, like, and subscribe. I need that. I'm getting there. I'm almost 8,000, please. So I hope this conversation summarized what I was talking about. Tinubunomics contradiction, duty-free import versus local manufacturing ambition. So These are the same people who are speaking from one mouth, doing whatever they want, right? And then, so but I don't think we care. We just want to protest. If we the protest or we don't know. There's no way your protest will be successful. When do you have the businessmen, from the poorest of the businessmen, talking about those who are Tanzania millionaires to the billionaires, are head bent on working together, dishing out policies together. When then you have the political elites who their only chance of being where they are is that they are taking insults and other dirty things from the public. That's what makes them politicians. Oh. Nothing, oh. Nothing. You are not telling me that Akpabio day office because what did he do? It is because he's brave enough to take insult from us because that's all we know how to do. Insults and all that and bullshit. When the same people are also in agreement with our public servants, our bureaucrats, you can protest all you want. You can plan your protest all you want. It's not going to work. Because one of the things that make Kenya the protest successful is the fact that the poor millionaires among them, what I mean the poor millionaires, those who are millionaires, who own businesses like food store, chain store, they are the ones that were sustaining the streets. Because guess what? They took a clue for what happened to NSAS. If you remember, the people who were sponsoring the sustenance of NSAS on the streets, those money came from what? Online, came from social media navigation, came from all those apps. So what the Kenyan people do was not to rely on that. All they do was to rely on the social media, on information. Because if you guys are paying attention again, when the social media, when the internet providers like the Safaricons in Kenya decided to want to parley with the government to reduce the speed of the internet, guess what they do? The protesters get hold of that information and they usher straight direction. Say, "Come, if you not try them, if you guys don't get us right, we are coming next. Matter of fact, we are coming tomorrow. We are leaving the pastor from the parliament. We are coming to your offices." They have to act right. You understand? But the sustenance of the protesters on the streets, in terms of how they fed, how they stay hydrated, were largely from the businesses that is around them, owned by few millionaires and billionaires. So they took that lesson from what happened to instance and turned it around. So that's why the government was totally paralyzed. There's no way you cannot suppress them. There's no way other than to just succumb to what they asked for. So in our own case, the businessman, both the shop owner in the village, he go lock his shop. Make no burn instead of making leave and open. That is his own contribution. Nah. But at the end of the day, they will still end up burning because you know leave and open. If you leave and open, they will not burn it. Because leaving it open, you are not leaving it to sell, you are leaving it to actually help. You don't have to give empty your whole store. The protesters will not come and eat everything in your store. They will drink water with the edibles. For their success, that is your contribution. But that's where we cannot. So when we have businessmen, Prince Adewale, who was here with us 3 days ago, said it clearly. He quoted Aminu Kano. I know who knows Aminu Kano actually have that as part of his body staff. I don't know. He said when politicians say when the politicians form alliance with the business people and the bureaucrats, the society is finished. And that's exactly what Bola Tinubu administration has succeeded in doing. It was able to navigate the power of the military hierarchy because they were not really in the support. They were for Atiku and Obi. In navigate their support, but it was able to rub hands with the business people, the likes of the bankers. So the bankers are in charge now. That's why when people they say, "Oh, Asu, is it whatever they call that guy name in Benin, in Edo, the PDP guy, who is the banker. Whenever I say they go lose, I don't know. I don't know. But that's a different conversation, alright? We talk about relationship between them. So when you have this kind of relationship going on, it's not going to work. We are not going to succeed. So I understand a protest is being planned. I'm curious. I'm waiting eagerly to see how is that going to pan out. I'm for them, rooting for them, going to support them every way possible. But I don't think it's going to yield anything. Because when you have, as I said, our elites from every sector, we don't have any sector that is aggrieved. The only sector that is aggrieved enough to get the national attention are the farmers, herders. Today, as we speak, they have their own ministry. And that is why whenever I am talking about obedience from a disappointing angle, people don't understand. And it is clear yesterday, people who are obedient, the likes of who came here yesterday to make it for obedience, stated it clearly. The likes of Uzo, who I agree with totally, said that yes, they are individual Nigerians who decided to go into the obedience, regardless of what they think is going on there, but because of the sheer anger and what they perceive to be going wrong in the society. And I want to say that those people are the majority among the obedience. But you know why the Nigerian, the aggrieved Nigerian man or woman or the youth cannot achieve, the government cannot actually meet their needs? It is because they are not organized. And once they organize, they successfully play their legend to these same people who are in charge of their misery, aka Obi, because it's part of them, aka with the Konkosia, Konkoso, because also a part of them. When we never see the Fulani, well, yes, even the Fulani elders, they aligned with the Buhari at one point, but what did they get? Nothing. But guess what? They persisted. Today they're having a ministry. Why am I emphasizing on this? If the youth, if the Nigerian poor people, with the youth and everybody, I'm criticizing the youth because they are the majority, according to them, if we can actually come together without pledging allegiance to any leader, because I keep saying it, if we want to pledge allegiance to a leader, it has to be somebody that actually feel your pain. We don't need somebody that is coming from abroad. We don't need somebody that is heavily educated. We don't need somebody that is abroad educated. We need a local champion. Guess what? That person will be able to say, you know what, I feel your pain. I'm ready to also take whatever the government is ready to dish out. That's when we are going to get anything done. The Fulani today I have it. I'm using the word Fulani because now so we they describe them. We don't call them Eza or they this is a Fulani they give people. Now Fulani they fight farmers. But today, kudos to Mehete Allah, the leaders. They are having a ministry. I'm ready to debate anybody on that. Kudos to them. They're having a ministry. Who knows? If they are Kobe and continue like this, they will have their own ministry. But that's not what they have. What they're looking for. They're looking for a country, and I believe they will get it. It all depends on their persistence and their techniques on how to go about it. But before they go about it, I believe they have to work with the Igbo South to put out. Well, just a chief on the side. But on a more serious note, ladies and gentlemen, a ministry has been given to the Fulani elders. Is that going to stop the clash that we're having? I don't think so. It's just a matter of time. We are going to find another group that will take their space. Niger Delta did that, and we all supported them because they have the right to do the we all said, right? I am hungry with my brothers who are not well, make I not specify their house because they are needed, they are still needed. I'm talking about our agitators in the crate. They have done their best. They've pushed the federal government enough to give us a ministry. I think it's now up to us, those who are off the creek, to ask for accountability. My governor, Obaseki, is blaming the APC government for where we are. When are we going to start asking our governors who have served since the inception of Niger Delta Development Commission? Every governor that has served within the Niger Delta axis, when since the inception of NDDC. Can we assemble them one day and just ask them how far they should account for the billions that have been given to us, that millions of people have died for, that people are still in the creek up to today? Because I think nobody is articulating the Niger Delta grievances enough. That's why we have the likes of this Obaseki, the likes of Oshomole, the likes, all of them still running around thinking that they are the solution to our problem. I want to see because I'm hungry. I'm happy for the Fulani elders. They're getting their own ministry. And I'm 100% sure they are not going to waste this opportunity like the way we did in the Niger Delta. We, the Niger Delta, this is a call to us. We, the Niger Delta. When are we going to gather? They say they are alive. The people who serve as our leaders within that region at every capacity, when billions of dollars are given to Niger Delta, what do we have to? Because as far as I'm concerned, today, anybody can prove me wrong. There's no one road that connects Niger Delta that is worth calling a standard road in the name of Niger Delta Commission. There's nothing. Mhm. So we have on our politics 55 more sub and it's done. Time for Chukuma. Yes, so I beg. I only need 55 more subscribers to hit 1,000. And I promise you now, I'm not going to work again. I'll call the work for now. 24/7. Because you guys are not paying me enough. That's why I see the leave now. They go find work. Because after this, so once for corner, I don't leave now. I don't send you now. So yes, I need that 1K subscription, ladies and gentlemen. The last time I go vest now, I'm not gonna bring anybody come on again until I get to 1,000. Is that a good strategy, George Berlusconi? Make only me just the day they make noise. I'll make noise for 30 minutes, 1 hour. I will shut it down. Until I get to 1,000 subscribers, then I will begin bring people to come. Then we'll have a longer. We'll begin have a longer show. Let me be aggressive. Let me be aggressive now with my marketing skill. I will just come here and make noise for 30 minutes, 1 hour. I go until I get to 1,000 subscribers. Then I go they do plenty people. I'll be people want to come and extend the show for a longer hours. This is a good one. Yes, the more are subscribed, and you can also, if you're a billionaire in dollars and you're a billionaire in naira, you can also support my movement. You can support this movement. We are going to the permanent sites. We should start having offices in the country to push what we believe in this on this platform. We believe in the goal is to get many people to be interested in politics from every capacity, being involved physically, like go contest, go become a party worker, and become a party champion, go join a think tank, be a policy formulator, encourage a community mobilizer. I think that's my next ambition with my platform. I will have men on everywhere that will actually be carrying out what I believe, what I'm saying practically. Because I believe in organizing, right? I'm one of the champions of the champion that championing let's organize, let's organize. I think it's that time I show example. We will see. I'll pull it off and we'll get it. Mazio V, do you know the truth? Politics of Niger Delta, the money never gets there. And I don't get it. Can you explain to me better? When you say it never gets there, do you say, though I don't understand that the federal government never released it to the ministry or those in the ministry just the chop on before it gets to what for? Is that what you're saying? So Mona supports my platform. Subscribe, buy coffee as much as you can. Like, share, and subscribe. George, there is a crude and cruel politics on Niger data money. Yes, but now, wait. What I want to know is that who are those? Are these external politicians who are not from our region, or now the people why they call out? So the governors and every other person that actually serve. Well, I agree. I agree. I agree. I'm with you, Joe. I'm with you. I know they feel do because short. I don't want to go carry other people's shots. I have to be generate shot from my own show. But because we are, when they do like 8 hours, 14 hours, 13 hours, my brother, once I finish, I don't tire. To begin say I own generation for there, my brother no dey there because at the same time, I dey think will come. Oh, I need to survive. I need to pay bills. I need to work. So I get what you are saying. That's why I think what I just said, I'm going to actually implement it. I will come here and make noise for a few hours, few minutes, go until I get to 1,000, so that I can just use that remaining time to generate shots. I agree. I know. I agree. And yeah, for me to even monetize, they're asking of what 4 million shot, 4 million view shot. My brother, I never even reach 1 million. But that's easy to get. That's why I'm not worried about that. That's easy to get. Can get that. Some I feel do controversial shots. I mean, just I like to get in. I don't like to. I don't know. I don't know how to put it, but to be controversial is fun and whatever in the meantime. But what happened? Because actually, I love what I do. I'm gonna do it for life, so I don't want I don't want to kill the love for it and me rushing it like that. I do they party easily and I know go. So I get it. I will do it. I'm just a I'm just a lazy man. See somebody said. Come, this Samoa, whatever. Samoa is the name of the country. I'm not sure they know about that one. A lot of people don't know what is it. They're not really read though. Now, what's make me don't want to talk about that? I see the, but I don't know. I don't even know what to talk about in that instance. My whole question is not even about what they are complaining about the LGBT stuff. Why do we even need that kind of agreement in the first place? The whole package, whatever it stands for, economic. Why? I don't get it. Why do we need it? So it's I just I don't understand. I'm not gonna lie. So it's not just about the LGBT clause that everybody is talking about. So my question is that there's so much in that we don't need. So it's just I don't know. So let me what happened? I don't know. I'm trying. Somebody send me a link. I'm trying to play it. Oh, yes, very. I look for somebody send me a video. I'm trying to play it, but no, no. You know the I can't. I don't know why the thing not the pop up. Maybe I'll talk for another day with that. Let me listen to George. Maybe I go do shots. Since now I close up. There is a code. Okay, okay. I told you to post on. Yeah, I'll go do that now. No, it's the 4,000 watch. Yeah, that's 4,000 watch hour on the regular videos. But on shorts has its own requirement too. You guys to get oh now I have to get 4 million before I can monitor my shorts. Is that what it means? I need to go read it in total. I need to go read more details about it. If that's the case, then I'm dead. Then. No, it's 4,000 watch hours, and I think you already have. Yeah, I do. I don't. In fact, I get that one last year. I deleted it. I deleted a lot of my videos because when I tried to apply for monetization, they say there are so many second videos that are. So I just imagine every video that we did last year, all the show that we did last year during the election period from January to December. I wiped them out. It was hard, but I was like, so I don't try for today. Today might be the longest. What would do until I get until I get no that coffee. I know I need plenty coffee. Oh, coffee. But in real life too, I know you are talking about to buy coffee to support me. Yeah, thank you very much, middleman. I'm saying it right now. In real life too, I drink coffee like mad. Oh. Let me see. Thank you, everybody who have supported me so far. My shout, my shout out to you. Let me shout y'all your cool peoples, cool peoples, cool peoples. Thank you, thank you. Wait, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Da, 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 da. Oh, middleman, are you be Dulu too at iCloud? Okay, I appreciate that. I see that. Thank you. Tabani, I think that's Talk by O, you three much. Da, 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 da. Talk by, are you do fast? Just they go on and on and on. No, it's to buy coffee. Thank you. Unwago Chris, that's Mr. Chris. I appreciate you. You are one of my supporters from the beginning to now. You're still going strong. We'll be going strong together. Thank you. Kachi Chim, thank you. At gmail.com, you too much. Dulu, that's a middleman. Thank you. Egosa, Egosa Ogbani, that's Nanjama, you, correct guy. Appreciate you. Thank you. Who again? If I don't mention your name, let me say, don't say. Let's see, like the likes of Jafar, um, who has been a honorary member of this platform, that I haven't mentioned. If you are a honorable member, man of prestige, yeah. I thank you all for your support. OBA, I thank OBA, take a million copy. Thank you, man, middleman. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for real. Yes. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys later. Might come on later again and do like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 hours. 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 5 hours Lawal Mustafa, I greeted you. Lagosian, I want City Boys. Thank you. For those who are always constant here on the platform, who are watching, who always like, who always share. Thank you. I just adopt a different policy today. And now as I sit down here, so now I enter my head. Maybe not because I am kind of sober. My smoke. Maybe I will change that policy. The policy that now only me go they come here, they make noise. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, I go until my subscription goes to 1,000 subscribers before I'll revert to a longer video and bringing people on. Is that a good policy? I mean, it's a bad policy. That thing occurred to me in my soberness. So I never smoke for the past 2 hours. So I'm feeling sober. Make I smoke. So those ones when they always see them, that they tell me say if they especially Dr. Damage on Dr. Damage show on their comment section. People will just they call me call her Igbo. They always tell me all sorts of things because I dey smoke. But they see that they hurt me already, they offend me. I no send you. Now only me go die. Now only you say go die on your own. I don't know why you are worried. But I like it though. They're also a fan. When I'm having a problem, chat with us. Adio. So I know for my viewers and my subscribers and my supporters who lives in Houston, I beg. I hope say the hurricane don't do too much damage. I've been able to call few people. I don't call Uzo because Uzo was here yesterday and he told us that he's okay. Some of my friends, some of the people I know lost power. They don't get light because of the hurricane. They affect their internet too. So if you are my followers, if you are not my followers, if now I have a lot of people who just come and watch and go, they never subscribe. If you are belongs to that category and you live in Houston, I hope you are okay. And for those who have lost more than just connection power and the property, who lost lives and all that, my condolence. I sympathize with you. And stay safe, man. Stay safe. Stay safe. It's crazy out there. More than Rovers, I'm not I'm not that rude. Nobody say I won't live on her like that. Ask, my battery died. My laptop had died. So I'm uh, I'm back. I'm back to I use my laptop. I use my phone. My phone too much. Battery is 30%. Let's see how long I can stay. So as I was saying before I think of my hey middleman, thank you. My fan club. I don't know say I get fan club. Thank you. Ah, people go just the vex say I dey smoke igbo. I see we get okay. I think make I even talk about now one of the problems we get for Nigeria be that. These people wait they talk about neighbors they cook. You want to know what's in the chop. You want to know who in the fork. You want to know who in the beat. You want to know in the that's not your business. I know what I like for the Western world with that. Yeah, you could be saying that, but nobody give a fuck about what you do. Unless, hey man, you trespass. Then you do anyhow, you see anyhow. People will say, oh, stop smoking, it's not good. We ask people say why they say go smoke good, you die. You not go die. All of us go die. Everybody, we are all waiting to die. Every motherfucking one of us. That's all we are waiting for. I don't care how you choose to live your life. You will die. And you know the funniest thing? You don't know when or how. Like, I don't intend to live forever like that. So that's why I say on people, let me say they care. Why that I even think affect yourself? That's another thing. It's just fucking ridiculous. Now because I did break, now make me they talk about my lifestyle. So maybe say I cared. I care so much. Just that I don't exhaust the point I have for the, the talk. If I want to see go further again, I will take another one too. I don't I the verse. I need subscribers. That's an excuse. I hope it works. When I don't get 1,000 subscribers, I finish. I go say, "When they give me money, when I don't give me money up to 1 million every day, I know go to come on." Don't be so human being they do. You ask for more, I give you each. You take. You ask for. Anytime I come up for screen like this, I did refresh my contract site where they collect work. So what I know things here they know now they hide. I put a bid out there for work, so I they I they wait for response. Middleman, come middleman. Wait, oh, I'm getting confused. Are you in San Antonio? Are you in San Antonio? I used to, there's now they convince me. I they convince middleman. If you are not the guy in San Antonio, I always confuse with somebody who is San Antonio. I remember person is always engaging here. I you will go Nigeria, Lagos, place. If you are not the one, and I don't remember your name, no verse, no verse, man, no verse. Yes. My brain there is so into my head dey into many things. So I'm still a student in a way because the rate at if I consume books, I never do them before for my life. The kind of books, the kind of books I listen to, the amount of interview, hot like what I don't consume, the guy in the areas of history, politics, just for me to the pick on for my own argument. It is for the past wait when this whole craziness started, 2012, 6, 17, no, 18. When you start with, I come back 16, 17. I was in Rhode Island. From Rhode Island, I was in doing. Uh, like 2019. When pandemic started, 2019, right? It was literally 2019. I get really just my lifestyle just changed. I begin enjoy books. I begin listen books like mad. I begin select job. I don't want to work for office because of that because I want to be in a position even when I dey work, I get one book for my ear or one current podcast.
explaining some kind like the old man is that. So I'm saying that to say if I miss name, no, 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 no. I have so many things they go at the same time. So if you are not middleman, oh wait. What is this? Wait. Yeah. So I don't know. I need to. I don't know. I need to interview show with it around 19. I need to. I don't send a request. I don't ask for it once. You know respond. I say I don't want to go to New York. To go to New York, that's an expensive trip. Oh, make I think make I see. Oh, now make wait. Um, if I go my next car, wait. I promise I will go Trump convention. I know fit. Now tomorrow be sentencing of Trump, right? I guess it's tomorrow. I'll be waiting for today's date. When I help me out. So it's 10. Sentencing should be on the 11 or 12. I guess on Tuesday. Tomorrow is 10. That Tuesday, I mean, on Wednesday, the sentencing. So shit is about to get spicy again for us, for America. Oh, all right. See, now I don't smoke. I don't. I'm getting my. I'm getting back to reasonable thinking. Man of prestige. I don't know if you are listening to me. I you see the letter that Biden sent to Congress. That man say, "Man, I'm strong. I'm here." That's I'm summarizing. I'm in the race. I'm in the race to stay pretty much. Oh my God, that's what that the latest be that. Biden say it's not going anywhere. Why the cause for him to step aside is growing, not just growing from media, but from donors, like some serious donors. They are saying the man should go. The man say, "Man, I'm alive. Not me. I'm going." So that's the latest on that angle. Then Trump, Trump. Yeah, man. I love politics. I don't lie. It is sweet. Yeah, I think it's man of prestige. You were asking of Trump yesterday. Say Trump never come out that people are worried. Did you see the and I na China CNN. I tell you that CNN might be my favorite channel for this few weeks, few days, and maybe a couple of more weeks to come. In fact, till the election, say on election day, say na CNN I go watch. They always sweet. They watch. I remember I remember 2016. Oh my God. 2016, the whole campaign started. I see there, yeah. I did school that time. No. But 2016, the Trump election. Yeah, yeah. No, when the whole thing started, 2015, I still remember I did not because at that time. Like there, the sign was all over the place. Of course, not because it's predominantly white state also, so you should know. The evidence, they say, man, this is a new kid in the block. But before the election, I don't go Nigeria. So I did Nigeria watch. I was watching CNN when they announced the results. I don't know, man. Till date, man. One of the funniest uh, moments in the election result analysis. I don't know how to frame it, but God damn, that shit was funny. When they expecting that Hillary Clinton go take her, when they begin announcing something, I just dey laugh. Um, Trump is next president if Biden insists on running. Oh, okay, middleman. That's what I told. I don't see middleman. I don't know. I don't want to fall into that temptation. Don't do it. 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 I knew Trump was going to win 2016. It happens. 2020 was the one I was too sure. I said, man, this guy it's not going anywhere. Man, when Democrat do my God. So and I learned. I know that is a learning moment for me. I'm not going to give it up. I'm not going to say Trump will win, even though everything is kind of linked to his favor right now. But Democrats, check it out, bro. Lie. Those people, Democrats, those people. Middleman, this is not about trust you. It's not about you, middleman. Trust me, it is not about you. It's about what I went through. The way that they beat me last election. I can't just. I'm tempted to go with you, but uh, let's wait. Middleman, it doesn't matter who stays. I think I need to talk about that one day as we make it a show. It's not about the candidates, and we need to make that clear. It's never about the candidate. At this point, nobody cares. The candidates are just there to sway the people, to all get people wrapped up in their emotions and why the it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's obvious. It's obvious now. If you see what is happening to Biden, because nobody go tell me say that man dey in charge for as since he take power, but the country is running. Just that it might not run as you want it, but it's running. Doesn't really matter. So that's why I say forget don't run the Democrat out. It's not about the candidate. I won't be surprised if I wake up tomorrow and say Trump is out. At this point, anything can happen. It's not sure. It doesn't matter because I know for not for a second, not for a second, that I believe that the Democrats don't know what they are doing, and they know exactly what those motherfuckers know what they are doing. No, I don't believe. That's why I don't want to. I don't want to rule them out. They know this is a freaking script that is being played out. This is not Hollywood at its finest. Man, just no better way to put it. I mean, everybody is in on top of at least every. See, why I respect this motherfucker so much? Why I respect the Democrats so much? Every freaking Democrat, only the only those who are on the know, who wrote the script. Only those that wrote the script that actually know what is going on. Every other freaking Democrat is on edge. It's on freaking every one of them. From the toppest donor, the billionaire class, the business class, the religious, up to the streets. That's how you have to respect these guys. Like, and the old media, when I mean media, the democratic media, from online to paper to TV they are all on one accord. They are all panicked. They are all freaking out. That is not normal. That's not natural. It's not natural. As a script that they are carrying out. The Democrats that I know, no, ain't no way they are. Ain't no way they don't know what they are doing. And my fingers are crossed. My fingers are crossed until well, until Chicago convention. If they leave Biden, it is not because they cannot. It is because they believe they can pull it off. Period. It is because they can pull it off. This is what I'm expecting. Trump stays for whatever things, whatever, and because don't forget, there's a story. It, if you know what, if you follow athletic season, track and field season, you follow athletics now 4 season, right? If you follow basketball now 4 quarters. If you follow the same thing, that's what they tell the presidential system, the cycle now, so they now 4 quarters. What do I mean by four? Just like 400 meters. The 400 meters runner, our language will be, of course, you run the starts, the back straight. The back straight is the first, second turn, and when you get up, you turn, when you stand, that's the back straight, right? Then the second turn, then the home straight. When you are coming home, you are bringing it home. You will hear a lot of, if you listen to the commentator, he's bringing it home. You got to run, to the finish line. So there's a narrative that will play out that will usher whoever they decide to sit with to the finish line, to the election day. That story has not been unveiled yet. That story has not been unveiled to the public yet. That story obviously has not been unveiled to the media yet. So that story will determine if they will pull it off or not. But I'm still not going to give it up from just because the story that, because I will wait till the finish, to the last day. Because that story, whatever that story is going to be, has the capacity to change everything. I don't know how, whatever they are going to center it on. Is it going to come out as violence? Is it? I mean, Floyd. Is it going to come out in form of? Is it going to be? Is it going to be come out in form of whatever? Immigration is still running. Don't forget, immigration, healthcare, um, race. These three things, they're not waiting that they solve, right? Gun control, my brother, these are the 4 things. When I use 4 quarters, right? When I say the election, 4 quarters. They started with what? What they started with? They started with what? Immigration. It's still the one moving, right? Now it's still now be the starting, Like, if you won't put that, in form of relay, in case you don't understand the 4 people, before relay, now 4 people they run now, right? The anchor, the back straight, the third leg, and the first way go finish Chamabi. So the American system, this time around, it started with immigration, ties with border. If you look at it, you understand, and that's the conversation that is still going. Right now, it's largely in favor of who? Trump. But in recent, it's in favor of what? The employers. It's in favor of what? The business guys. It's in favor of what? The billionaires. It's in favor again those that control power. Because for you to understand migration, it comes in 2 parts, right? Yes, ideology is one part of it. They want to reduce the population. That one are just now still people where see the see the see they understand how the world works. See they chop that narrative. But the most important one is what? I want to take your job. That for me is about job. But again, people don't realize that immigration, when it comes to job, it's about the employer and the employee. Who has more power? If the employer has more power, as it is right now, we speak in America, because you don't have labor union, don't have anything again. Nobody will speak for the employee. The employer have power. They have money to put people in the right places. So immigration will always favor them. They will always need more cheap labor. They will always leave the border open. They will always provide job for the immigration who are coming in. So the employee can cry all he or she wants. right? That's how the system they put it. So it's in favor right now. They are about to go into the backstreet story. The backstreet story is going to come, which is what? Going to the convention. The convention, the story that will come from the convention, which in this case, in the Republican case, if Trump end up being the nominee, there are a lot of speeches, a lot of other things that will be introduced. It is not just going to be immigration again. I guarantee there's going to be something along race, along gun control. You understand? So something will trigger it anyway. Examples are out there too. Now, so the narrative that will come up from, or something will happen again, thank God this time around, Trump is going to be sentenced. That sentence might happen in three ways: home arrest, restricted to that state, or send him to freaking jail, like literally to freaking jail. So anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. So a story will come out from there. If it's a story of conviction, go jail, then maybe they would find a way to turn it to what a race. After all, Trump don't talk and say black people can relate to him because it's a felony. But I'm just rambling around that. But a story will emerge from the convention. The same thing with the Republican. So far, the immigration story is not in their favor. So the convention is like a month ahead. So at that convention, this a story that will also prepare them to run their own backstreet, go into the cup. Now I'm using the 400 analogy here. We also emerge from there. Now, their own, it might not necessarily come in the space of race, right? Gun control and all that. It might come from what? Identity. It might come from in the form of a woman, in the form of a black woman. That's why I feel say they feel switch Biden and bring people like who. Kamala Harris saying she's getting there, but I don't see how that's going to happen. But anyway, the post is favoring her. I never see right Michelle Obama, even though she says she no wants. Now, how's that they do the convention? She's working very hard on the ground, raising awareness vote for voters. So she has this organization, voter something that is going on, and she's working heavily on it. The convention is taking place in her domain. She was one of the major speakers the last convention. I am saying all this because now so her husband take come to power. When Barack Obama, then Senator Barack Obama gave a powerful speech at the convention that time, if I remember. Then before you know, them say form their own electoral vote drive. They begin mobilize for vote. Before you know, convention come, boom. That's how. So that's my own story. It's still there. So that story can emanate the story of race, woman, and that's a good story to take it to the third quarter of the game. Whatever that come out of the convention. If Trump staying, that means if Biden staying, they will tie. There's something that will. So that story now, we take them out. We lead them to the home front, which is the final days. Remember that month we then release Trump, grab them by the. Remember that time? You remember last election when they bring Joe Biden laptop from hell come out? Those stories were supposed to drive to victory. None of them work. Trump will end up becoming a president. Everybody in talks, they grab them by a pussy as they leak that story. It was a couple of weeks, days, boom. That is the what? Home straight story. But it no work. For Biden to serve, laptop from hell, no work. You can say they suppress it, now you know, but it didn't work. So that's why I say, middleman, I go all the way back, go everywhere now, just to let you know, say, the game, 4 months is still, it's like 40 years. And this politics, it's like 40 years. No candidate come back from 9 points down to win an election at this stage of an election. Okay, okay, They never, no candidate has declared for election 2 years in advance. Otherwise, you saying I was robbed at the first one. Never happened before. He did it. Trump. We never have a president. We have never had an election that they have debate 6 months in advance. Never happened before. So this election, a lot of things never happen. Oh. Anyway, that is happening. So many things is happening in this election. That so I understand what you are saying. We know what that corporate America own every American government. But okay, so now if you can sit down, with your computer and identify those corporates and then place your allegiance, put them for where they belong, maybe that will give you a clue. I like you. I like you. I like that. That's how it works. Neither Trump nor Biden decide anything in government. I totally agree. So why are you not saying Biden is going to lose? Trump is going to lose? Why? Why? Why don't you say Republican will win, Democrat will lose? You cannot say that because your capacity is unlimited. I thought you look. It is because the media, the corporate media, as you put down, that sector was overwhelmingly in favor of Democrat last year. That's why they pulled off the victory. Those motherfuckers were in control of 92% of the media. So that's why they were able to surprise that story that would have led Democrat, a Republican, to victory. You understand what I'm saying? Want to go? So there's so much to come, so much to come, so much intrigue, and there's so much to come. So much to come, When we say God control, don't forget, now that Floyd, remember during that Floyd time, it escalated to the pandemic come, and like, whoo, it's America, man. It's America. It's a festival. American presidential election is a festival. It's not something. It's everybody must talk about. Everybody will feel like. Don't forget, now a year of Olympic. My brother, my first love na track and field. Ask me when Olympic they start, I don't know. I just dey see am. I have another platform that talks about that every day as we speak. But because I have so much confidence in the guys, shout out to Okoro Ogene, who was here, who were at the Yaban say, "In come here, no Azara." That's my guy. I believe in that. They are doing a great job. And shout out to the coolest of them all. AY Ayo and one Ibadan, but it's Akure is doing a great job. Those are the guys who are running the other my platform. So if you want to know the details of Nigerian track and field, so far from the beginning of the season to the trials to the selection process to the camping to them going living for the games. Their team uniform has just been put out there already. So the launch. So follow if you want to know the detail of every athlete from the world record holder Toby Amusa to the shining reigning star Ophili, Favor Ophili to Ajayi Samson. So many of them. If you want to know everything that's to date and what is going to happen tomorrow, and what is going to happen at the Olympic, who's going to win medal, who's not going to win, go to Village Athletics. That's the other. You'll get everything you want to know. Village Athletics. Follow us on Village Athletics on all the social media. You'll get every details of the Olympics. So what the point I was driving at is that it is an Olympic year, a global event. Over 100 nations will be taking part. Guess what? American presidential election is even more gaining traction and attention. It's more talked about more than that. So it's a festival. American election, no be. It's a festival. It's a movie. Because at the end of the day, everybody that involved in the process have to get paid. The media are killing it right now, right? The intellectuals among them will end up giving you a book at the end of the election. They'll start writing us book. How this one thing fail. So it is a process, a festival. Everybody will benefit. Right? The academias we speak into action. They start writing, changing their syllabus, their way of teaching, start tailoring their speeches. Everybody, the candidates who competed at various stages, we start granting speeches and making money, start getting contracts, start getting jobs. So it's a whole lot of industry in its own. Hundreds of billions will be spent within the course of 4 years. But I guarantee you, this election alone, nothing less than $20 billion will be spent. Where do you think that money goes? Not be individual pockets like the way we did one for Nigeria now. Where they go give ballet 1 billion. Bola Tinubu go say, "Whoa, go that village. There's one fisherman. Where's in control of the creek? Throw this for her." Obi go say, they give shishi, right? Or they do well for one side. All those things. But in America, those money spread. It goes to media, chunk of them, advertising consultants, intellectuals who are just there just talking rubbish. They will be paid in form of giving contract to come and to write a book, to be print, to become a bestseller. All of it. Between the Tinkle and Bahad, the movie, people will go into movie production, podcaster with Sky. Everybody, including those who are into the printing industry, printing souvenir. So it's a whole lot of process. That's why it's so intriguing. That's why you should just call it shot. All of a sudden, anything can happen. This is just the early stage of the campaign. As I said, if you're a basketball fan, you just know what four quarter is all about. If you're a track and field athlete, of course, we have four. As an athlete, you have 4 seasons, right? You have your resting, you have the build up, you have the training, you have the competition season, right? When it comes to play, it's a 400-meter runner. You have this run, back straight, the home straight, the run, relay. So everything in this life. That's it. That's why the wise will tell you have at best you have 80 years to live. 80 freaking years. You are too lucky. 80 years. So how you want this person now? 20 every 20 years is a generation. So if you are lucky, you will live in the span of 4 generations. See it from that angle. Then you understand that the American campaign season, the political season, is in the first quarter. It's in the take-off season. It's just getting started, right? It's going to get to, as I said, the convention will usher into the second phase of the campaign. That way, what it flows it depends on what triggered that story. If it's violence, if it's pandemic, if it's whatever the fuck that trigger it, stretches through the curve as a 400 meter, will stretch into the what? The final quarter. If you're a basketball quarter, I know that the final quarter is always intense. Even if it's 10 seconds that is left, it's not over. 3 points can still be made, right? So that will usher into that last quarter whereby I think it's October. October now. October is always called, there's a name for October. Man of precision, I want to invest well on this process. That October bombshell will drop. That will take you to the finishing line. And as a 400-meter runner, as a sprinter, once you are facing the finishing line, there's nothing you can do new other than what you are already been doing. That means you make sure you are in the gym all season long. You are strong because it's a 400-meter now. So your techniques, because the fatigues don't already enter. You have like 50 meters to the finishing line. See men they come. So your strength in the gym, you build your core because you have to stand. You build your core, your muscles. Every you are standing on because now just techniques. You've already used all your muscles. You can't be extending no more. You cannot extend anything. So you just keep your techniques. Who work on that techniques and who has the biggest hearts? Finish first. That's what that last phase is all about. So whatever scandal they go bring come out for that last quarter, can you take it? Is your campaign organization, can it stand it? Can the whole party stand it? That's where the heart that I'm talking about is. That's where the heart comes in. If they can stand that, just like when they accuse Trump grabbing it by the pussy, right? The organization say, okay. But most importantly, the media, they are ready. That's where the techniques I'm talking about. If your machine are ready, the medias are ready, no matter the controversy they will throw at you, your media go will spin it. They go maintain their focus, right? The heart will follow suit, which is forget it, it will go. The same thing goes to the Republicans. Whatever they are, the Democrat, whatever they are going to throw at them. When they throw laptop from hell, Biden come October, what happened? Because they are in control of the media, they have experience of suppression, disinformation and misinformation. That is it. But most importantly, they say fuck it. Everything whether they accuse the drug or whatever they accuse or nothing, we can take it. Stone cold. You know, say man, forget it. The guy a drug dealer. Bah. So if you watch a 400-meter runner when he's going home straight, or even a sprinter, right? Now your heart and your techniques. How do you develop that? Consistent training and working on your strengths, and you just be the badass. The same thing with the campaign organization. Do they have the techniques to change the narrative, whatever they throw at you, or to spin it, or to keep going? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope I'm clear enough to tell you to just to tell you how intrigued it gets. It's not over yet until it's over when it comes to American election. It's purposely done. It's purposely driven. There's so much money involved, and life is all about story. You are ruling the world. You just have to make sure, and every opportunity you get, you use it to tell a story. You market it as a capitalist. It's all this all about. Ladies and gentlemen, see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.